welcome back our last guest. Well, she has been traveling the United States and around the world, drumming, dancing, and teaching the extravagant Puerto Rican dance style of bomba puertorriqueño with her company, of course, Bombazo Dance Co., a Puerto Rican Bronx based nonprofit dance organization that aims to preserve, educate, advocate, and perform traditional bomba and Afro Caribbean music and dance. All while doing it in style with her brand, Bombazo Wear. And bueno, she's no stranger to the show. Please, let's give a nice warm welcome back to founder of Bombazo Dance Co., Milteri Tucker.
Hola, Rhina.
Hello.
Thank you for having me. A pleasure. Yes, watch me grow.
I know. And I'm so in awe over how much you've grown. And it's been my absolute honor today to share in space, as you saw with Mark and now you. I've known you pre-motherhood.
Yes.
We haven't even got to that yet. That was a real fast forward.
Yeah.
But back to when this was even a concept.
Yes.
And yeah, you were aiming to get your doctorate, and I guess the business took over, and you've blossomed.
Thank you. Still there, still there. We're working on that. But it's just a true honor to have the support of the community, especially of you, because you see me, como quien dice, desde chiquita. Just developing myself as an artist in an organization here, so in the Bronx, and through my culture.
I know, and that's really the beauty of it, right? So there's you, the artist, which, as far as I'm concerned, you're unique in your own style. I mean, I don't really know too many point ballerinas that dance bomba on point. Thank you very much. I don't know if you still do it.
Yeah.
But that within itself
Yes.
is really like captivating.
Thank you.
And an experience. And then there's the drumming aspect of it. Obviously, you've got your trademark logo here.
Yes.
Let's make that drum talk.
Yes.
And that is part of Bombazo Wear. However, you've expanded out into Bombazo Caribbean skirts.
Yes.
And of course, the crowns, the scarves. I mean, I know her whole history because
Yes.
I've been following it. And the beauty of it is that not only have you evolved as an artist, you've evolved as a businesswoman. And that is really admirable because you're not doing it for the money, you're doing it for the culture, but yet in the process of earning and gaining, you're passing it forward because you teach the next generation too. Ay, Dios mío.
Yes.
It doesn't get any better
And
than
it's
that.
all about the next generation to make sure that they know who they are, where they come from, and be able to share it not only with their families and their friends, but the world, their peers, because we all are our own ambassadors everywhere we go. And I think it's very important to know our history, which is not much taught in schools. We all went through our periods. And that's why I wrote the first Puma children's book, so that way they had the information.
Right, we forgot to mention the book too.
Yeah.
Ay, perdóname, we forgot to mention that she's a children's book author también.
Yes, yeah. So, it's about that. And my passion has always been dance. And the drumming is the heart and soul of bomba, and anything in our Afro-Latinidad, and being Latinos, Hispanic, the salsa, everything, the drums are there, it's the heartbeat. And that's the first thing we hear when we're in our mother's womb, the heartbeat, and that's very important. So we're born with rhythm. And it's just a matter of learning the steps and making sure that it's for everyone.
Yeah, and not only learning the steps, but understanding its historical context.
Exactly.
All right, and I'm really curious to know how many students you have now.
Oh my gosh, we have grown.
I know, that's why I'm like,
And this past week, for the past.
My daughter was one of your first
Yes,
Bombazo bees, right? You called it the Bombazo
I call
bee.
her my bomba bee. She's still my bomba bee.
She's still your bomba bee. She's not like that anymore, though.
She's blossomed into a beautiful young lady, which I'm proud of her too.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
And of you. I remember I started with a few members of the community, yourself included, that came and for the past 16 years, we have been giving free classes to in the Bronx for everyone. And it has grown that people have come even from New Jersey and Connecticut. I mean, this alone, we had in drumming class, 40 drummers, and we were
At
like,
one time, oh my gosh, I would love to be in that class. Oh, we already know.
so
40 drummers at one
yeah,
time.
but yes, well, learning that
Right,
they
of
want
course,
to,
learning. Yeah, yeah.
students from the community, and I mean about 60 to 80 dancers
Dancers.
coming in. So we're coming in and we're like, oh my gosh, we need more space. We need to take this outside. um, and it's so beautiful that the work, the continuation of supporters like yourself, the Bronx Council of the Arts as well, throughout these years. We are paying it forward, and that's that change that we need to see, and that they know of the work. It's truly really community, and because Bomba is community, and being able to be stress-free from financial with how caro está New York City, it's very nice for them to have that opportunity to at least have the experience. And I'm one of, for many, I'm their first Bomba instructor and
Right.
teacher, and I'm very
And
proud of
cultural
that.
instructor.
Yes.
Right, because there's the cultural component.
Absolutely.
And there's that sense of belonging, which is really
Yes.
like,
Yes,
that's the
we're a
icing.
big Bombazo familia, and this past Saturday we were in dance parade.
I know, I was just going to say.
We were like, we were deep. We were like maybe 100. I didn't count because it was not only the
Wow.
students, but we have the children,
Right.
and it's their family
Right.
members too. I mean, I thought that they were not gonna come out, but they came out. I mean, we're
And
New
everybody
Yorkers,
was choreographed, and everybody was
Yes.
uniformed in Bombazo wear. So
And we had the flow with the drummers, and the rain was not an obstacle. It was a blessing. We were blessed by our ancestors, and if our ancestors were able to survive, we were able to survive a couple of hours of rain. And I was just so truly humbled and thankful to the community, the parents, for supporting, and for keeping it going. And it went all the way to the end.
that's amazing. I mean, again, I'm so excited to have you back on.
Thank you.
After so many years. I can't even tell. Well, I'm not even going to try and figure out how many times we've had Milteri on, because we're talking. I've been on air 17 years, and
Yes.
she's been on almost since the beginning, like periodically, not
Yes.
every year, but we've definitely highlighted her growth as
Definitely
well, and
appreciate
we are
it.
very proud of you.
Thank you.
And now we have the National Puerto Rican Day Parade. You guys rolling 100 strong as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the goal. And we also have the fish parade with Hunts Point, making sure that, the community, it's for the community, by the community.
Right, because you do a lot of your programming at the point.
Yes.
Right,
yes.
so we need to mention that as well.
Absolutely.
Right,
The
because
point
it's accessible
is-
to our community.
Yes, the Point has been a wonderful these past 4 years now, our community partner, and we've been there offering free classes, drumming classes, myself and Bombazo members like Oreste, who is our lead drummer, and
Who we'll be seeing later.
We'll be seeing
Yeah.
later, and it's very important that we're working together as a unity, so it's not just us alone, and I'm very thankful for that.
Before we go, let's talk about Como Eres.
Como Eres was a project that started in 2020, and it was my reaction to the community when a male decided to dance with a skirt. And I think we've moved forward, and I could expect that from other places, but never from New York. And I'm an advocate and a partner with the LGBT community, and I have members in my company who are LGBT, and I wanted to say it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to come into the bate as yourself, and express yourself, because this is for everybody. This is not to discriminate or be judgmental. So if you want to put on a skirt, go ahead and put on a skirt. If you do a Bombazo wear skirt, even better.
Right.
And so Cedric Leiva Jr., who is the one featured in Como Eres, I spoke to him. He is from Puerto Rico as well, and we were just talking about, how the acceptance into the community would look like and feel, and
Right.
and how his personal journey as well. And that went from a 5-minute piece that premiered at BAD, and that we recorded, to an evening-long piece that we did this past year at Pregones Theater, in which we really touch and bases a little bit more deeper into that personal journey and that decision, and all the little voices that sometimes are in the head that tells no, and we're just saying here, we're opening this door, and you can go. And I think that the video and that evening length work has opened a lot, and paved way, and has been a contributor for not only in Puerto Rico but here for the LGBT community to feel at ease and say you're welcome, because the rhythm, you feel it no matter who you are and how you dress. And I think that's very important, that it came from a member of the Bomba community.
I love that. I love that, and here's to being inclusive on all levels.
Yes, yes.
That is our state of being, and at the end of the day, and I say it all the time, we are human
Yes.
beings
We
together.
are human beings together. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Brava.
Gracias.
Woo, Milteri Tucker, you guys. I'm so excited to have her on. And of course, we're going to do another wave of the flag at the end of my mention of Bombazo Dance Co. Because they're going to perform for us when we come back from the break. And you don't want to miss that, all right? We are still celebrando Puerto Rico. Qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera.